so I need to choose me.
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. For the very first time, my name is Chi-Chi and this is Nail Strucks. Today we are going to be looking at the collab between Femi Beauty and Makartt. Yay! I know for all of us who have been doing our nails at home, Femi probably does not require any real introduction. We know her, we love her, she's our kawaii queen. And I know I was really excited about this collaboration, and so were I'm sure everyone else who follows her and like knows her art. You know, Femi, if you're watching this, congratulations. We're all so proud of you. I did not get the entire collection. I only got the Nude gel polish kit and the Polygel kit. Reason why is because the holographic polish kit was very cute, but I just didn't feel like I would really get a lot of use out of the colors. The only one that really like spoke to me was Frickin', which was like that hot pink holographic shade, which is gorgeous. But you know, it's like I don't think I should like buy a whole kit just to use one color, unfortunately. But I did get the two pieces. I think that was the right decision for me. That's why they sell them in pieces, y'all, so you can buy the one that's right for you. Talking about pricing really quickly, the Polygel kit was about $70, and then each of the gel polish kits were like about $30. Makartt was offering the entire collection for about $110, and there is a promo code that you can use. I'm gonna put Femi's code up here that would take like 15% off your order. So my order, because I got the two pieces and then I used Femi's code, was about $80 or so, about $85, which I felt like it was well worth it. The kit is definitely on the, and when I say the kit, I mean the Polygel kit, is definitely on the higher end for what Makartt typically does. Most of their kits are around $40 or so, but with this particular kit, you do get a lot of stuff in there, including a mini lamp, so that's what I think caused the price to be higher. But like I said, for me, it was well worth it, so I have no complaints on the price front. Okay, so with all that being said, let's go ahead and start looking at stuff. First off, looking at the packaging, I absolutely love it. I think it is quintessential Femi. I love all the little like butterflies and hearts around it, like that's from her logo. And I also really love the gold foil that they put over it. It feels like very adult and very like we're grown. Okay, we're cute, but we're grown at the same time, and I love that. I think the nude box is my favorite. I think having all those, you know, all that cute stuff, but in that nude, like muted color palette just feels so elegant. It just feels like, yes, you know, I mean, if you've been watching Femi for a while, like I've been, you'll probably see that, you know, as she's kind of continued her channel, it's become like I feel like her style has become like more refined and more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like more elegant, you know? And I think like this packaging kind of sums up that entire vibe. So I'm here for it. I think, you know, Makartt, I think y'all did a really great job with this packaging. 2 thumbs up from me on that. Also, I have to just go ahead and say that throughout the video, you will probably notice that my nails are busted. Mind your business, okay? Mind your business, mind your business. Hold the judgment for a moment. Okay, long story short, I was doing a wear test, and so I was wearing those nails for a very long time. That was after 3 weeks. They'd been through some things, okay? They'd been through quite a few things, so hold the judgment. Okay, so now we're looking at the inside of the nude kit. Femi mentioned that she wanted to do like 2 light, 2 medium, and 2 dark, which I think is the perfect approach for like a kit that's meant to just fit a variety of people. And yeah, I really love the colors that she came up with. So The colors that she has in here are Shortcake, Peachy, Cookie, Sugar, Pop-Tart, and Brownie. First one that we're going to be looking at is Peachy, which is like this nude jelly with a gold shimmer running through it. In the final swatches, that is 2 coats, but I let you guys watch me put on 1 coat. And here it is under flash as well, to kind of hopefully get a better feel for like that beautiful micro shimmer in there. The next one is Shortcake, and this one I would say is like a pale taupe-ish beige. It is a cream finish, and this one, hopefully you can see, it goes on super smooth. Like I think you can get away with 1 coat, but for the sake of consistency I did 2. And yeah, it's a beautiful nude. I think it'll flatter a lot of different skin tones, and it applies awesome. The third one is Cookie, which is like a mustardy beige. It's very yellow in tone. Like, it was weird to me. I feel like I like it a lot better in person than I thought I would. But I think out of the entire set, this was the one that I probably liked the least. But the application was really good. The formula on these is awesome. Like, it goes on so nice and so opaque. Now this one is Sugar. It's more of like a pinky sort of nude, like more of like a pinky peach mid-tone sort of nude. Again, I think it's one that would flatter a lot of people, and it is a cream finish. The application on it is fabulous, but yeah, I really do like this one. Then the next one to look at is Pop-Tart, which is a like dark brown. It has like a purple undertone to it kind of, but I mean, I would call it like dark brown jelly, and it has like holographic like fine glitter through it. I wouldn't call this a shimmer. I would say this was a glitter. And this one is really beautiful. It's unique. I feel like I haven't really seen this color anywhere before. So big ups to Makartt and Femi for kind of putting this color together. And I'm gonna show it to you guys with flash right here. So hopefully you can get more of a feel of like how glittery it really is in direct light. This one is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I really like this one. And then the last one is going to be Brownie. And I think this one was named after one of her cats. She has two cats. One is Marshmallow and the other one is Brownie. A little trivia for you there. And Brownie is like a rich, I don't want to call it chocolate brown because there's something kind of muted about it, but it is like a deeper brown. It's also a cream formula, and it also looks pretty good after 1 coat. I feel like you see the true color when I kind of put my hand under it. That is like more of how it looks. So you can see it's like dark, but it's also a little dusty, a little muted. Again, I think a very unique color. I think it's really beautiful and goes really well with the rest of the kit. So here are all the colors together, so you can kind of see the gamut of what is available. Again, I think it's a really well curated, beautiful collection of nudes. I just want to really quickly show you guys my favorites out of the collection. So it's going to be those 3, and that's going to be Pop-Tart, Peachy, and I'm just double checking, sorry, I think Sugar is the other one. Again, like I said, whole thing is great, but those 3 are the ones that I'm like, okay, this is what the people came for. Okay, this is what the people came to see, and we got it. Moving right along, we're going to be looking at the Polygel kit now, which I would say is like the star of the show. You know, it's like, it's our crown jewel. So opening it up, there was a really sweet note from her on the lid, and then this is kind of what is inside of the kit. You get like a little coupon code thing, you get instructions, you get your base coat, your top coat, a file, the brush heard around the world. You get the dual forms, and these dual forms are pretty cool. They're not the standard ones. These are like French tip ones, and hopefully I'm holding it so you guys can see what it looks like. But you use those to, I guess, put on tips. Yeah, and then they also have full cover nail. Then you have the mini lamp. I love this mini lamp from Makartt. I have like one other one, and then I also have Kiara Sky's mini lamp. To me, you can never have too many mini lamps, okay? So I always appreciate a mini lamp. Now we're gonna go ahead and look at the polygels. So the first one is Y2K Princess. It is like a pink with like a mineral type of like silver micro shimmer in it. It is really beautiful. It's so cute. I think it's like quintessential Femi. The next one is Kawaii Gang, which is like a sky blue. It's basically the same thing as Y2K Princess, but it's just like sky blue. So also really beautiful. Also kind of one of the super cute colors that I would associate with Femi and her style. Then the next one we have is Yamisi, which is named after her sister, her little sister. And this one is like a bright yellow with a very strong like iridescent micro shimmer in it. It's very beautiful. It's very sunny. The last one is called Glitter Fairy, and that one is also a nude. It's like kind of like a taupe. That's the family of nude I would give it. It's like a taupe, and it also has a very fine micro shimmer to it. And I'm just showing it like against my hand because when I saw it, I wasn't sure how it would look on me because it is a little more muted. It's not like a traditional nude that you would find. So anyway, here are all four of the polygel colors together. Again, I think this is a beautiful curation. I think it speaks very much to Femi's style and like the kind of things that she likes. Here are the butterfly glitters. I love these glitters. I think the shapes are really unique and they come in two kinds. So they're like, some of them are like the plasticky and kind of iridescent. And then the others are actually matte paper glitters. So very important to note, don't let acrylic touch them. You definitely want to make sure that you're using them with gel, or that if you want to use them with acrylic, you're covering them in gel. If you try to use paper glitter with acrylic, if you try to use paper glitter with acrylic, the glitters are going to fall apart. Okay, so this is the glitter called, I believe it's pronounced Shakira. It is gorgeous. It is like silver and it has round in it. There's like pink, there's orange, there's like little sakuras, there's little 4-point stars, and it's like very shiny and very sparkly, and there's like something iridescent about it too. It's just such a beautiful glitter. It's so complex, and yeah, I am a big fan of this one. So this one is Unicorn. It's definitely chunkier than Shakira, but it has like that opalescent, iridescent, you know, it's that kind of glitter. It's like transparent, but it's like AB at the same time. There are also like gold, like little gold butterflies in it. And then the shapes in the glitter, like I said, are very chunky. So some of them are like octagons. There are flowers, there are like music notes in it, which I was like, oh my gosh. There are hearts in it. And then with like the big flowers, there are like smaller flowers in there. I mean, there are stars, okay? There are stars in there. It is all, okay? This glitter is all.
All is all.
This is absolutely gorgeous. It's so sparkly, it's so shiny, it's so iridescent. Yeah, I really think like the glitters in this kit were top tier, okay? Knocked it out of the park. So now we're gonna look at the charms. The first one is Kemi, which is after also one of her sisters. These are really super cute. I put them on my nails so you could see the scale of them. but I think that they're perfect. Like if you want to do something that's cute and that feels like that chunky, you know, kawaii style that Femi usually does, but you don't want to take it too far, like, you know, you just like, you don't want to jump in the kawaii river, but you want to like put a toe in. I think these are the absolute perfect charms for that. And then next charms are called Laba Laba, which means like butterfly, and I believe Yoruba. And these are really good quality. I ordered these like this style of charm before from AliExpress. These ones definitely have a different shape. They're like, the shape is more angular, I guess I would say. They have a different shape, and then like I said, they're really good quality. So if you try to like bend them, these do not bend easily. And these charms are the So Extra ones. I love these. These are the ones that, like, Makartt, if you're watching, I need these separate in a kit of 100. Okay, they're so beautiful, so beautiful. They have like a dangle aspect to them. The crystal in them is also very bright and sparkly. It's a very pretty crystal. And I think, again, this also speaks to like that 3D, this one I'm looking for, like that 3D style that Femi does, but it's like that taken to its most beautiful, most elegant, most grown and sexy conclusion. I really love these charms. Yeah, if I can get these separate, and please, okay, make it happen. Make it happen. The people demand it. And by the people, I mean me. Okay, so the concept for this set was to do some kind of like marbling. I mean, I don't even know if I would really call it marbling. What I wanted to do was just lay down like a base of all the different colors of the polygel, except for the nude one, except for Glitter Fairy. Glitter Fairy is the only one that I didn't use for this set. But essentially what I did was, on each nail I did it a little bit differently. I just kind of put down blobs of color where I felt like I wanted it, and then I use rubbing alcohol. I used like 70% rubbing alcohol as a slip solution, and I just kind of moved the color around on the nail until I was happy with how it looked. So this part is super straightforward, super easy. I guess if you wanted to try this, the only things that I would say are just to be careful with moving the color around, because you don't want to muddy it. I would say like that was the only part that was kind of challenging for me, was getting it to blend nicely without muddying it up. And then the other thing too is that I wasn't super worried about getting like a specific pattern, or, you know, getting the blend super smooth or anything like that. You know, my main concern was just kind of getting the color on there and getting it to kind of come together nicely. But that was because I knew that I was going to be covering it with something else. And then between each finger, I just really quickly flash cured under the mini lamp. This is why a mini lamp is great, because, you know, it just makes everything easier. When that polygel is like flash cured, you're not worrying about like getting polygel on the inside of your big lamp. You're not worried about like accidentally knocking yourself. And like you saw, I was able to kind of rest my other finger on top of the mini lamp and keep working. It doesn't really take a lot of time either. And this is, of course, the mini lamp from the kit. It is a very, I don't know if I would say very powerful, but it is a powerful lamp. It definitely is enough. I think if you sat under it, it would be enough to give you a full cure. So in a pinch, you could get away with just using this lamp, but I definitely think it's just good practice to just use the big lamp for your full cures. One more note about the application. I am going to go over this with like glitter and clear and all this other stuff. So you don't want this layer to be too thick. You basically just want to be able to lay down enough color that, you know, your base is covered. And then the polygel application to do this, as you can see, was pretty normal. It wasn't like too challenging or too hard to blend. It wasn't hard to move around. I would say like all of these were very standard and smooth polygels. If you're used to Makartt's polygel formula, then you will be fine with these.
You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not like I need it. And we may have some history, but we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. Oh, clear my head. I just need to clear my head. I just need to clear my head.
And this is what the nails look like after I've finished my application. So they are a little lumpy, but not too bad. And then I'm just demonstrating this on my other hand because the footage of my right hand was basura. Yeah, so basically what I'm doing here is just like doing a little bit of filing to smooth out the surface. I am using the file that comes in the kit, but I am keeping a very light hand, so I'm not really removing material as much as I am just kind of smoothing the surface. You probably wouldn't want to do this if you are doing something like where the blends need to be very smooth, because obviously if you file it off, you can file off your blend. But since I'm not too worried about the blend, I just want the surface to be good and smooth for like when I put the glitter on. That's why I'm filing it. And then I'm also kind of going around and cleaning up my shape a little bit, just so when I'm putting like, you know, the next layer on, it's just, you know, it just doesn't continue to like spread out, which can happen to me, I find. So this is what they look like after they've been freshly filed. So you can see they're still pretty smooth. I am going to use the unicorn glitter for today's set, and all I'm doing is just placing them on the nail in kind of like a sort of curvy pattern. I'm not doing it like super scientific or specific. And then how I'm adhering it to the nail, you didn't see it, but I just kind of put down a layer of base coat gel, and then I put a little more gel like on my palette. You can see it in the corner I put a little gel on my palette and I'm just kind of using that to pick up the glitter that I have on my napkin, and then just kind of pushing it around on the nail until I feel happy with where it is. So you can kind of see how I just like dipped into that base coat gel and I'm just kind of using it to pick up and stick on more glitter. I wanted like a very cute feel for these. The nice thing about doing this kind of design is that the shape is very organic, so it doesn't really, like, it almost doesn't matter what you do. Nothing that you do is going to be wrong. Nothing that you do is going to look bad. And I was in like a rush. I was doing these nails in a rush, y'all. So for me, that was perfect for this design. And then I went ahead and used my mini lamp in between every nail to kind of flash cure them into place. Again, the value of that is, you know, when you're doing your other nails, you're not having to worry about like bumping your wet finger, or, you know, the glitter sliding around and doing its own thing, doing the electric slide, doing the Cupid shuffle. You don't have to worry about none of that, okay? Because you flash cured it, it's in place, it's not going anywhere. That's why, for me, I'm a big fan of the mini lamp, and I love that they included it in the kit. So here I am showing you again on this finger, the same process of just applying that glitter and like pushing it around. So not too much to say on that, so I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch, and I'll be back.
And I'm scared to say just how I feel. Gotta turn on that noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, as if you won't listen, I might just have to go. I want to leave this all behind. Can we close this door for peace of mind? 'Cause I'm not the one to scream and shout, and you don't want to talk this out. And I don't want to lose me, so I need to choose me. Choose me. So I need to choose me. Choose me. I really need to tell you the truth. Your talk is cheap, but your words cut deep. Don't you understand that you're bringing me down till I'm stuck on the ground? I need to turn on the noise so I can make the right choice. I need to know, can this be different, or should I let this go? I want to leave this.
That is how the nails look with just the glitter on. I think it looks so cute. And then to kind of cover that glitter is very chunky. I personally don't like to feel the glitter, so I'm going to cap it. You can cap with Polygel. I was going to, but again, because I'm in a rush, I just decided to use Builder Gel. As you guys saw, the Builder Gel that I'm using is from Young Nails. And just to explain the procedure, the first thing I'm doing is laying down a clear, or of course it's clear, laying down a slip layer. And what that does is just, it tells the gel where to go. So it kind of keeps it from like sliding all over the place, because you kind of laid down that track of like, okay, gel, this is where you're going. Okay, and then after I've kind of laid down that first layer, then after that it's just a matter of, you know, gently bouncing the gel from the top, or from the cuticle down to the bottom of the nail, and then I just flash cure it in between, because hard gel is, hard gel is viscous, so if you leave it alone, it will slide around on you, and it'll really, like, you know, distort your shape, it'll mess with your apex, that kind of thing. Before I go in to cure in the mini lamp, you see me turning my hand upside down. Basically what I'm doing is I'm encouraging that gel to pool at the center of the nail and create that apex for me. So, you know, I turn it upside down, give it like a few seconds to pool at the center, and then I really quickly go into the mini lamp, you know, for a few seconds to kind of freeze that in place. That's just a way to kind of make the gel work for you, you know, work smarter and not harder. And like I said, you can cap with Polygel. I do wish that this kit would have included a clear. I think because the glitters are so chunky, you have to, I mean, I don't want to say you have to, but you'll probably want to cap them. And so I think the kit not including a clear was like a tiny, like if I could have had any criticism for this kit, that would have been it. I would have said like, y'all had to give us a tube of clear in here, okay? But the good thing about Makartt is that they have an awesome polygel, I think, or rather an awesome clear polygel. In my opinion, the only clear polygel that is like truly fit for encapsulation. So you can just use Makartt's clear, but it would have been nice to see it included in this kit.
Playing games, can't go separate ways, break up all the same. We keep playing games, can't go separate ways, break up all the same.
So this is how the nails look after I finished encapsulating them. They're cute or whatever. I think they look good, okay? And I went ahead and did all of my filing off camera, and then here are the nails after being filed and after all the dust and stuff being cleaned off. I was trying to decide what finish I wanted. I couldn't really make my mind up, and so when I can't make my mind up, what I do is I paint two of my fingers. I paint the middle two, like one shiny and one matte, and then I just kind of look at it and see how I feel. After looking at both of them, I decided that I really like the matte finish. Here are all the nails completely matted out, and this is, you know, after I've applied cuticle oil and kind of done everything. So yeah, this is the finished result.
Time, don't know how to feel.
So that's about the end of the set. Overall, I love how it came out. It did take me, I would say, from when I sat down to start to the end, took me about 8 hours. That's just because I'm slow, okay? I'm slow. I do my nails slow. But I mean, I also think like a lot of us who do our nails at home are slow. If you know how long it takes you to do your nails, leave a comment and let me know. Am I crazy? Am I slow? Am I normal? What is going on? Overall, I love the set that I came up with. And I love the collab. I think it is so good. I think it speaks so much to like Femi's style and the progression of it. I think, you know, Makartt and her did a really good job of coming up with something that felt like her and felt true to her, but that was still accessible to the masses. You know, like for me, yes, I do obviously have some freedom in the kind of like nail art that I wear, but at the end of the day, I do have a corporate job, and so you know, I can't wear my nails like super outlandish, but I didn't see anything in this set that I wouldn't feel comfortable to wear every day. And so I think that that's really a successful point for the collab. So yeah, to me, A+, you know, knocked it out of the park. I didn't have any complaints. You could have told me to improve anything. I would have thrown like a clear poly gel in the kit just so that you would be able to cap your glitters with, you know, just so you would be able to use everything in there without having to resort to anything outside. But that is such a minor thing, and I think most people who do their nails at home, most people who would buy this kind of kit have something that they like to use to cap, right? Whether that's acrylic, polygel, or builder gel. So it's a really minor point. But yeah, overall, absolutely love the collab. I'm so proud of Femi and for all the work that she put into this. Hey y'all, I'm back real quick just to mention one thing that I forgot to say in the video. I also really appreciated how Femi was able to incorporate her Nigerian heritage and her family into the collection. I am also of Nigerian background. I also really love my family and I'm super close with them, and so I connected to that aspect of the collection on like a very personal level. I feel like everywhere you go, you will see Nigerian people, you will see Ghanaian people, and yet there isn't really a lot of representation of like West African culture in mainstream sort of American stuff. And so to get to see, you know, these names and these Nigerian words being represented in a nail collection of all things, I just thought that was so beautiful, and I just connected with that so much. So I think that was also a thing that just made me really hyped up about this collection. And yeah, I'm just so happy to see the good sis get her dues, okay? I'm so happy to see the good sis get her dues. So if you picked up this collab, of course, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Or if you have any questions, leave a comment, okay? I love to talk, obviously. So I am more than happy to, you know, have a whole conversation or whatever in the comments. So feel free to let me know your thoughts. And yeah, if this video was helpful to you, y'all already know the name of the game, okay? Like, subscribe, share, do all of those good things. Take care, have a good one. Chi-chi out.
I don't wanna lose me, so I need to choose me.